Well, this is just joyous. The perfect backdrop as both
everybody,
sides
and
look to
welcome
clear
to
the
today's
first
match.
hurdle. Supporters here in terrific numbers. So will they be going back happy at the end of 90 minutes? And the mood is boisterous. It is a perfect ambience for the central characters who are ready now to perform. If you have just joined, you have just missed the kickoff. So a clash of nations with so much pride on the line. It's a quick ball upfield. That has been cut short. Mbappe. Saliba promptly onto that, and that is that. Doué is onto it in a flash. Thuram. Now Mbappe. Well, the defence just about came out on top, but they were certainly tested. Almiron. Silvestre gets across to intercept that.
Yeah, I've had a quick review of what we've seen so far, and I can confirm we're in a shot-free zone.
Out towards the flank. Ball in towards the middle. Almiron. But he's forced to go back. Paraguay are a team known for their direct brand of football, so Jim, what are we looking for here?
Well, I think it depends on a couple of things, Peter. Firstly, you know, whether they have a quality passer who can play those balls from a little deeper. And then secondly, you need someone up front to be able to hold on to it, be the link man. It can be very effective against teams that like to press high up the pitch.
And it's Griezmann. Oh, super ball! Almiron. Still waiting for the game's first breakthrough goal. Opts for safety. Played up towards the front line. Has a look and plays it forward. Nicely shaped ball. And the finish! Goal, France! With half-time at hand. Perfect timing. That was a given. It always was.
Mbappe really can't believe his luck. He was allowed so much room when he should have been boxed in.
So we have had the first significant moment. It is 1-0. He's on it, can he get away? Koundé does well to get it back. Griezmann, a player who needs no introduction. And that signals the end of the first period. So a steady, solid and more than satisfactory first half. They've got the lead and that gives them something to build on after the break. France go in at half-time with a 1-0 lead.
On the evidence of what we've seen, they're worth their lead. There was genuine intensity and...
Mbappe!
The keeper was likely to need his best there, and he found it.
Almiron. Tries to play it through. Petit. Mbappe does have his name on the score sheet, of course. And that interception was most necessary.
He read that really well and stopped it.
France are ahead here by what is still the only goal. Mbappe turns back here, probably the best option. Pass is coming off in quick succession here. Saliba with the clearance.
Paraguay really are going for it here, Peter. Now it's just a matter of sustaining the effort.
Well, they're looking a whole lot more urgent now.
Well, the question now is whether they can sustain it.
Doué, and that has left him in a heap. Now he's off and running. Your impression so far, Jim?
Well, it's a natural instinct to defend when ahead, but it's too early for them to settle into that practice just now.
Doué. Big chance! It's run loose. Who's going to get there? Again, a brilliant save.
Substitution for Paraguay. Number 9. Number
Paraguay
19.
can now introduce
6.
the first of their
Coming
substitutes.
on the field. Number 21. Number 18. Number 26.
Well, he certainly wasn't in the mood to take any risks.
Ball's played through. France given another corner. And that's left him on the seat of his pants.
France clearly have been instructed to kill this off. Offence is the best form of defence.
And it's Doué. Well, he's seen that early, used a certain sixth sense. And he's heaved it away. Oh, it's Kante. Silvestre crosses it into the area, picked out brilliantly. And the whistle's gone, presumably for offside.
Substitution.
Oh, some astute defending there.
Paraguay really don't have a choice now. They just have to throw everything forward and give themselves a chance to draw level.
You have to say that was an exemplary tackle. Stopped him dead in his tracks.
There will be 3 minutes added time.
That pass has been well intercepted. Tries to pass it through. Now this could be He's having a shot! And the keeper has reacted superbly there.
Well, someone's doing his job properly, Peter, that's for sure.
And time is up. They needed to win, and they have won. It is a triumph. Any reflections on what you've seen, Jim?
France can be really happy with this. I saw it.
Hello and welcome one and all. The atmosphere building very nicely here. Gorgeous, gorgeous evening. The skies are clear, the noise is fervent, the atmosphere frenetic. I'm Peter Drury and this is Jim Beglin.
Well, thanks for that, Peter. I'm more than ready to get going here.
Expectations and decibels both rising fast here. Things are heating up and we'll be getting underway very soon. So straight into the action. Free-flowing, fluid, flexible, just some of the words that describe... Messi! And the keeper has reacted superbly there.
Really anticipated that well, didn't he?
And here's Baggio. Searching pass he's played there. Firm header just off target.
That's a great attempt, although he clearly feels he should have done better with it.
Tanzania with the corner, there first. And he shoots!
That's just playing it safe and simple.
And it's De Rossi. Romario, distributed tidily. Now it's Gerrard. He's shifting through the gears here. And it's been hooked away. Rummenigge, always looking for that half a chance. Bangladesh, still without a single shot on target. Rummenigge. Now it's Hullet. Pirlo. It's a promising position. Crossed it. Getting up there! Oh, the keeper's done ever so well.
I think he's done great there, both reading it and dealing with it.
Now it's Roberto Baggio. Oh, what? He's had a shot! Oh, super goal! A finish of true class! He does it all with an air of efficiency and simplicity.
Well, how's that for composure, Peter? You can see the keeper tried to put as much pressure on him by staying upright, but it didn't faze him, not in the slightest.
Tanzania have fired themselves in front.
Well, this will present the manager with a few interesting options, Peter. Try sitting on this or push on with the opposition now forced to come out.
And he plays one through. And Romario! And he's really put himself on the line here. That's a decent clearance. Tanzania have the chance to go the other way. And this is Romario. Messi! Oh, denied brilliantly!
Messi actually didn't do an awful lot wrong, to be honest.
Zambrotta plays the game a step ahead of almost anyone. He is through here! Gerrard did well to emerge with the ball. That's a contest to keep an eye on. That has been cut short. This is a promising build-up. It's Baggio! The sheer brilliance of Roberto Baggio! Oh, it really is a finish of the highest order. A quite incredible spell. They are flying.
Look, that was a technical interaction of great football. That has gone down a treat.
2 added minutes has been indicated.
Tanzania are sitting pretty, 2-0 up.
Well, it's a great time for them to keep the momentum going. I don't see any need to change the approach. Keep at it with the same...
Rummenigge! Oh, that is a fair try. And it's half-time.
Well, I don't think most of us were expecting a second, Peter. It's become pretty much the ideal half.
That certainly seems to be the case.
And that ought to encourage an even more ambitious approach in this second half, Peter, with control already established.
Thank you for your cooperation.
Well, that just about sorts out the first 45 minutes, and we'll be back with the second very soon.
Substitution on the field. Number 9, Messi. Coming on to
So,
replace
into the
him
second
is
half.
Number 21.
Well, I think they have to be positive despite the scoreline. The one thing they don't want to do, Peter, is give away an early goal. But they can't afford to get too...
It's Snyder!
He almost caught everyone out there the way he just eked out the room to get the shot in.
Now it's Neymar. Bangladesh do look as though they've made a half-time change here.
I'll be fascinated to see how the change now affects their overall strategy.
And this is from Mario. Big shot! Off the post! Well, he's had a decent crack at it.
Well, that was the one I actually thought he was going to produce. It's a good effort keeping it down like that.
And it's Snyder. And this is Cruyff. Cruyff is alert to the possibilities, but in the end it's fruitless.
Well, Peter, just see here how a lot of the attacking players aren't dropping back anymore.
And that means just one thing, I suppose.
Yeah, they just simply want to engage the counter-attack.
Xavi Alonso. Well timed, excellent interception. Rolls it backwards. Schneider. Schneider will not want to lose out here, not against this opponent. And a shot! Oh, terrific save from the keeper.
Cruyff really must be thinking what he has to do to score there.
Tanzania have their second corner now. He's rising! And oh, he's got that completely wrong.
Well, it's almost like he had too much thinking time there, Peter.
And it's Snyder. Zambrotta. Still no way through. The defending here is resolute. Now it's... And a chance! Oh, that was no routine save.
Kubo is offering a wry smile there.
So, third corner of the game. He leaps for it! And that has turned a reprieve for the time being. And now they can spring out of defence. Oh, he's caught him there, it's a free kick. Thuram. Passing is crisp and sharp. That's Zambrotta. Here's a man who his teammates can look to in all times. Neither of these two want to come off second best.
Well, a few of his teammates are quite furious with him as they felt they were within reach, but he made nothing of it. His boss doesn't look too amused either.
Goes for a shot! Now it's from Mario.
They need to play this quicker in transitions like this.
Pass is coming off in quick succession here. And that's been intercepted.
That was well played, well stopped.
Gerrard.
There will be
Tanzania have really been terrific at snuffing out the threat. Now,
And that is as far as it goes. Well, that was a frustrating game. They were, at times, cohesive, very capable, but undone by an opponent who simply did a better job.
And
Your
now,
final thoughts, Jim?
please.
Welcome to those who have joined us all here on a beautiful,
Hello,
clear
everybody,
evening.
and welcome
The
to
conditions
today's
contributing
match.
to a fantastic atmosphere in the stands. This really is the place to be. My name's Peter Drury, and here's my co-commentator for the game. It's Jim Beglin.
Cheers, Peter. It's a privilege to be here. It really is.
Colours vivid and vibrant, songs loud and proud. The tone for this game is well and truly set. So straight into the action. That pass has been well intercepted. Now it's Messi. Now it's Neymar. Oh, nicely intercepted. Messi. And this is Neymar. Chance for a shot! What a wonderful goal!
Well, talk about a real rude awakening. It's almost as if the defence saw nothing coming. They just didn't anticipate. On heels rather than toes.
One sweeping move, executed with deadly efficiency.
Look, if you want to be effective on the break, then the key element is always pace. That's what really rips defences apart, and it's difficult to find an answer to it when it's applied like that.
Denmark are already chasing the game. They didn't envisage that.
A lot of space here, a real opportunity.
Bangladesh currently a goal to the good, and with the lion's share of the ball. Lovely ball and a real chance now. Deftly away. Gerrard, with his sights permanently trained on that bottom corner. Threads one in. Decent chance! Oh, that wasn't far away.
Nothing wrong with the idea. Inches away.
Well timed, excellent interception. And it's Drogba. Raul, always looking for that half a chance. Raul. Neither of these two want to come off second best. Mendes receives it in a wide position. Maldini can get it clear. And if you have just joined us, still just one goal between them. 1-0 the score. Pass is just off target. And this is from Mario. Well seen, saw that coming.
He read that really well and stopped it.
Goulet. That is a great pick out. And this is Neymar. They've won a corner. Bangladesh with their first corner, the first in the game for either side, actually. Diving header! And now they can spring out of defence. Whatever he had in mind, that was not it. Now that looks a decent ball. Tries to pass it through. Now it's Messi. Messi steaming forward at pace. Mendes defending his corner stubbornly. Stood up very well to his man. Raul.
There will be 1 minute added time.
Romario might just make this. Messi. Look, shoots! A 2-goal lead, and they're firmly in control. He does it all with an air. And that is all they have time for.
Well, the second goal certainly came as a welcome surprise, Peter. So late and so potentially destructive.
That certainly seems to be the case.
Well, both half-time team talks will undergo change now. One will be solid, the other needs to be pretty inspiring.
Bangladesh sitting pretty here. 2 goals putting them into the driving seat.
Substitution on the field. Number 9, Messi. Coming on to replace him
Gets
is
us going once more.
number 18, Filippo Inzaghi.
Hakimi. Oh, he had to make that, and he did make it. Bangladesh come out of the tunnel having undergone a change at half-time.
Well, we're certainly going to see a change.
And Romario! It's loose, and there's a race for the ball.
What a cracking save from the keeper. That may turn out to be a pivotal moment.
Now it's Drogba. Now he's running away. Drogba! That is a super hit, but it was always just off target.
Well, it was a confident attempt, and he made it look like a doddle the way he generated that power.
So, Jim, is that the manager telling the forwards that they must stay forward for now?
Well, I think he just is concentrating on the shape here, and he wants them to...
It's Drogba! And the assistant referee rightly gives him offside. Can he get it through? And it's Neymar. Rijkaard is always scanning the pitch for targets. No, again there's no way through. Well, that is good. Super running, sharp movement. Came up against a defender, though, who was ever so determined. Oh, this is... He's had a shot! Again, a brilliant save. Corner number 2 then. And it's going to be another one. So, third corner of the game. And it's hoisted clear. Denmark have the chance to go the other way. He's gone down, but the referee just tells him to get back up again. Just about up to 75 minutes. Bangladesh still have the cards to affect this game. And he's there to retrieve it. The ball is loose and the chase is on. Challenge just a bit on the firm side. And here's Xabi Alonso.
Well, that's good defending. He squeezed the play and he gave him no chance to get on the turn.
Ahead by 2 and just about into the home straight. Nice bit of... That's rather hopeful. Oh, it's come off the upright. And it's there! And they are disappearing out of sight. Right place, right time, and a fine instinctive finish.
Listen, he would have been advised to do that as a kid, and it's obviously etched in his mind now.
Filippo Inzaghi.
A case now of complete control.
Filippo Inzaghi.
And reclaimed it in a try.
Filippo
Tries from
Inzaghi.
distance. Into the arms of the goalkeeper.
That's alert and sharp and very well played.
Looking for options for Inzaghi! Great strike, the test for the keeper.
A moment to try and place the cherry on the cake.
Oh, good fly! And he stuck it away! mark. Great corner, and he did the rest.
He did so well there, attacking the ball the way he did. He got a strong forehead behind that one.
Steven Gerrard.
And that is as far as it goes. So a real showpiece win. This stop was simply far too clever for their opponents, and despite their best endeavours, it has ended in an easy win. Well, after all of that, Jim, what are you thinking?
Bangladesh definitely impressing me here, especially the way that attack clicked, whether it was linked
Well, what a sight this is. A beautiful evening and the promise
Hello,
of a
everybody,
match
and
that will
welcome
really
to
get the
today's
juices
match.
flowing. I'm Peter Drury, and this is Jim Beglin.
Thanks for that, Peter. Hi, everyone. The excitement has really picked up now, and I'm eager for the action to start.
Just listen to that noise. This place is definitely up for it. Let's hope we get a contest worthy of the setting. So things are underway. And the finish! It's hit the upright. And he couldn't finish.
He did well there, held his run enough to ensure he didn't stray offside.
And here's Messi. James Rodriguez. Hangs in across. Messi! And that's what you call inspired goalkeeping.
Messi clearly thought he had the beating of the keeper.
Pepe gets across to intercept that. Now it's Batistuta. Loose ball now, and there's a chase on to retrieve it. Jim, you've played in games of this nature. Who can make the difference?
Well, this guy, Rodri, was one of Europe's most coveted midfielders when he was on the market, and often seen as an integral component in the next generation of Spanish midfielders. He's got that outstanding quality of being able to shield the ball particularly well, and that is key to any holding midfielder.
Yeah, I'd have picked him too. No doubt the fans feel much the same way. And this is Neymar. Now it's Xabi Alonso. Well, the defence just about came out on top, but they were certainly tested. And here's Xabi Alonso. Oh, he's defended very well against those tricky feet. James Rodriguez. Now it's James Rodriguez. Oh, good read.
That's great positioning, so good from him.
Spread out to the left. He has a shooting chance! Well, now it's a race for the ball. And he opts to go forward. And that interception was most necessary.
He read that really well and stopped it.
And here's Romario. Neymar. And he's there to get it away. Bangladesh with the corner. They're first. Robertson with the clearance.
Well, he got rid because he was under pressure.
Truthfully, it was hard to see any better outcome there. Messi. And here's Romario. Oh, outsmarting him this time. Messi. Marquez cuts out the pass. And here's Messi. It's run loose here. Nice looking ball. Pepe gets over and intercepts. And that's been intercepted.
That was well played, well stopped.
Quick look at his watch, and the referee whistles for half-time. A decent enough half, but neither side able to get on the score sheet. Time for some fresh ideas in the second period, perhaps.
Quick reminder today,
neither
please
side
have your
yet
entry
off the
tickets
mark.
at hand,
It's
as
not a
time
bad
to
game
announce
by any
today's
means,
winning
Peter,
lottery
but it
numbers.
definitely needs an injection of some invention, creativity. There's so much you can do with all that industry by just adding a little bit of skill.
So, no breakthrough from either side, 0-0 after 45 minutes of action.
Substitution on the field. Number 9, Messi. Coming on the field is
Away we go again.
number 21, Batistuta.
Well, both sides are eager to get going. Here's hope.
Batistuta! Oh, terrific save from the keeper.
That's very, very good. You can't ask for much more than that.
And it's been taken short. Crosses it in. Xabi Alonso is always scanning the pitch for targets. And it's Neymar. Bangladesh do look as though they've made a half-time change here.
Well, I think it's the perfect time to make a change.
And this is Batistuta. Batistuta showed plenty of zest in getting to the ball, but couldn't quite sort it out. Now that's well seen too. Gerrard. Played out towards the right wing. Picked out, it's off the post! Now it's Batistuta. Well into the second half, and still there's nothing between them.
They'll want to make the most of this turnover.
Marquez. Passes short and sharp. Neymar. More and more pressure on the ball here. Oh, what a mistake!
Madrid have really been terrific at snuffing out the threat. Now for something different.
And here's Batistuta. Rijkaard. Bangladesh, perhaps wondering what the best time is for their next substitution.
Well, the manager's got a decision to make here, whether he's happy to stick or twist.
Now it's Neymar. Oh, such a clever touch. He'll try from distance. Perilously close. Aimed beyond the defence. Chance for a shot! Could be danger here. No messing about, just bludgeoned away. Goes for the shot! It's loose now and they want to get it back. That was superb goalkeeping.
Gerrard actually didn't do an awful lot wrong, to be honest.
Bangladesh have their second corner now. Xabi Alonso goes short. And the shot! Oh, he's done it! Mass euphoria! Ecstasy! That is lovely, finished with amazing expertise.
Well, it's one of those, Peter, when you've got to take your hat off and just say, too good.
After 86 minutes is number 20, Neymar! Neymar! Neymar!
Bangladesh now on the verge of victory, save for a few potentially hectic final moments.
Well, I can wholeheartedly say, Peter, they deserved this, but has the opposition enough spirit left?
He's going for goal! Oh, that was a brilliant save.
Really anticipated that well, didn't he?
Bangladesh have their third corner. Xabi Alonso plays it short.
Added minute has been indicated.
Referee looks at his watch and blows his whistle. Bangladesh have held on. They have doggedly, sometimes frantically. Well, what a sight this is. A beautiful evening and the promise
Hello,
of a
everybody,
match
and
that will
welcome to
really get the
today's
juices
match.
flowing. This is Peter Drury, and I'm happy to inform you that Jim Beglin has joined me to offer his expertise.
Well, thanks, Peter. There's a great sense of anticipation in this stadium. I've been hit by it too.
Well, colour and passion just oozing from the stands here. And a chance! He's delivered all right!
Listen, the big names earn their reputations for precisely the reason we've just seen. They have a habit of making their presence felt, and here we are, early stages. He struck one, and he looks hungry for more.
Wonderfully smooth, smart and slick.
Just the sort of forward pass he's been looking for. Very telling.
So the game's first significant moment, and it's come earlier than perhaps we anticipated. Now it's come to nothing. Adams, that's a cute ball. Oh, that's well spotted. Rijkaard. Oh, this is from Mario. Messi. It's out for a goal kick. So just a one early goal to report so far. 1-0 the score. Great vision. That's a risky ball, you've got to say. Oh, and the shot! And that's a good finish. AC Milan are all square. It was a great finish. He put it away with great poise, dead-eye accuracy.
Just way too good, Peter. The keeper was never going to stop it.
It's starting to look very interesting, this.
Well, this is to be expected, Peter, when you've got two strong teams of fairly equal standing. The outcome should all come down to finishing.
And that pass just didn't quite work. Well, he has slightly undercooked that one.
Well, I think the opposition saw that pass coming a mile off, and it wasn't the best decision.
And he shoots! Goal, Milan! They've done it! It was coming! They have their reward!
Yeah, to see it unfold as succinctly as that, it looks telepathic.
Milan leading now.
Yeah, it's all happening now. There's been an upping of the intention and urgency, a real step up in possession and purpose now.
And here's Yamal. And this is Batistuta! And it's in! And they're threatening to fly away here. That is lovely, finished with amazing expertise.
And you can see he meant every bit of that, Peter. He had his head up as he went to hit it. He knew his landscape.
Milan now in a position far more desirable.
To be expected, Peter. They've gone and stepped it up.
Decent chance! And the keeper has reacted superbly there.
Well, someone's doing his job properly, Peter, that's for sure.
All he needs to do is to place this between the goalposts and basically let them attack it.
They've played it short. No way through, so back it comes. Bangladesh have the chance to go the other way. Well, that's a booking, always looked it.
Well, sometimes a loose foul can trigger a completely different spell of play, and it makes even less sense.
Well, the chip pass hasn't quite come off. And he cuts out the supply. Bellingham. Salam. Lovely pass, but can he get there? That's the keeper's ball. And that interception was most necessary.
He read that really well and stopped it.
Cannavaro with the challenge, and he has given away a free kick. Rijkaard. Maldini. And it's Rijkaard. Scholes. That's been slipped through. Quick look at his watch, and the referee whistles for half-time. So that's it for the first half, and everyone takes a well-earned rest.
Please make sure to watch the screen for an information bulletin from the Regional Police Department.
Substitution on the field. Number 9, Messi. Number 15.
So, into the second half.
Xabi Alonso.
Well, I think they have to be positive despite the scoreline. The one thing they don't want to do, Peter, is give away an early goal. But they can't afford to get too cagey either. So attack with real devilment, go for that goal and see if they can unsettle them.
Now it's Scholes. Oh, that's well done, really robust. Seedorf. Bangladesh, different to some extent this half. Details of the changes to come soon.
Well, I think it's the perfect time to...
And the finish! That's another chance! It's a goal! Barely into the second half, and already it is heating up. Some heroic goalkeeping, but even that couldn't save them this time.
Well, Peter, I know from experience there are players who always seem to know where the ball's going to end up. This isn't about luck at all, despite what people say. Just keep an eye on his movement.
A shift in momentum, perhaps.
What a difference a half-time rocket from the manager can make. This is exactly the response he'd be looking for.
Milan disappointing in the end there. They lack urgency. Oh, good-looking ball. Gerrard, with his sights permanently trained on that bottom corner. Can he get on the end of this? Milan appear to be happy to let their front players stay up front all the time.
Well, it's signalling to the opposition that they're setting themselves up for the counter-attack. It's plain and simple.
Well, that's certainly more like it. They can't let the intensity drop now, Peter.
This is a really front-footed approach.
A lucky break would certainly help their cause now.
Neither of these two want to come off second best. Well, now here's a good battle, bicep to bicep. No, he wasn't going to be fooled. Scholes. Lovely bit of skill.
I think the message here is quite clear, Peter. They want another one and will seemingly keep going until they get it.
No, that's been intercepted. And here's Yamal. Now it's Neymar. And it's Gerrard. And he's picked out the run. And batters! Oh, it rattles the bar. And he thumps it clear.
Bangladesh really can only do one thing now, Peter. Get the ball up front, make sure it sticks, and sustain some pressure.
There will be 1 minute added time.
Well seen. Saw that coming.
That's great positioning. So good from him.
And that will be the final act. Bangladesh illustrating perfectly the fickle nature of football. Everything looked so good for them to start with, but as we have seen so many times, they ended up with nothing.
And a quick reminder today to please take.
How would you
all
summarise what
the
we've seen today then,
located by
Jim?
the entrance
Look, Peter,
gates.
Well, what a sight this is. A beautiful evening and the promise
Hello,
of a
everybody,
match that
and
will
welcome
really
to
get the
today's
juices
match.
flowing. I'm Peter Drury and this is Jim Beglin.
Hi, Peter. Always good to work with you. I'm really looking forward to this now.
Well, colour and passion just oozing from the stands here. These fans love their football and we're about to be dished up a feast of it. So we're very much on the way now.
it's hard to overlook the presence of Tony Adams at the back here, Peter.
Yeah, well, he's dominant, isn't he, and uncompromising and courageous. Those are the sorts of words you always apply to him.
Yeah, and his reading of the game means he was always a step ahead of the opposition. He's surprisingly quick too, you know. It will be a massive challenge to get the better of him.
Nicely spread. Nice interception, his positioning was spot on. Lam. And here's Yamal. And he's got the beating of his... Yamal! Oh, it's hit the post! Deftly away. Now it's Yamal. Xavi Alonso is the distributor-in-chief, always looking for movers. And he plays one through. He's found a way through! Van Dijk did just about enough to come out on top there. Neither party overly willing to compromise. And here's Yamal. Now it's Batistuta. Can he finish? Goal! Milan! Well, was he ever going to miss that? Of course he wasn't.
Well, so often it comes down to that quality on the final pass, and we've got it here, Peter. The defence might want to have a good look at themselves as to how they let it happen.
You felt it was coming. 1-0.
Well, this should allow them to be a bit more expansive, although they'll be wise to be cautious for now. Well, I wouldn't quite advise they should resort to risk-taking at this stage. There's plenty of time left yet.
Oh, well played. That has snuffed out the danger. Adams. Looking for options for movement. Oh, good-looking ball. Cute ball. And this is Neymar. Chance for a shot! And that's in! That is remarkable! All square in a matter of moments.
Yeah, since going a goal down, they've dug in to produce a really fine spell, which for me deserved that equaliser.
And a trademark move ends with the inevitable classy... Oh, he's been caught napping! And the assistant referee rightly gives him offside. And here's Yamal. He is through here. Can he get on the end of this?
Lamine Yamal clearly held on to it far too long there. Did he do enough to find someone? He looked as if he had his mind set on trying to do everything his way.
And that was nowhere near his best.
Two added minutes has been
shifted
indicated.
off it. And here's Yamal. Now it's come to nothing. And we've reached half-time. So it's all square. Neither side has been able to make a telling difference, but it hasn't been for the lack of trying. Any opinion you'd like to express on the first half?
Well, I think the manager should be pretty happy that his side managed to come in on level terms. Things seem to be going a little against them, but they stemmed the tide, got their equaliser, and I think we're in for an exciting second half now.
Well, it's been intriguing stuff so far, and it's 1-1 at the break. Both teams hoping for a pick-me-up in the second half.
Substitution on the field. Number 6, Gerrard. Number 9,
So it's back to
Messi.
business.
Number 20, Neymar.
Played
Coming
towards
on
the other
field,
side.
Number 7,
Maldini.
Yamal. Number
Bangladesh
21,
do look as though they've made a
Batistuta.
half-time change here.
Number 8,
I'll be fascinated to see how the change now affects their overall strategy.
Now it's Yamal. Well, that tackle was certainly sturdy. Now it's Batistuta. He's a sharp little ball here. Scholes will not want to lose out here, not against this opponent. Shin to shin, bicep to bicep, and he wins out. Pinches it off him. And here's Batistuta. Adams cuts out the pass. And that's been intercepted.
That was well played, well stopped.
Cannavaro. He has a look up. Oh, he's been caught up, and a chance! You've got to be quick to recover this. Bangladesh are, of course, in a position to go to the bench should the need arise.
Well, you can only assume that the manager's got those substitutions on his mind.
So, Jim, is that the manager telling the forwards that they must stay forward for now?
Well, I think he just is concentrating on the shape here, and he wants them to press as high as they can and get in the right position to do that collectively.
Searching pass he's played there. Nice interception, well timed. Looking for the run. And the finish! Goal, Milan! And again they hit the front. A truly wonderful strike, decorated with dip and curl.
Well, it's one of those, Peter, when you've got to take your hat off and just say, too good.
Milan leading now.
It's so often the case with goal scorers, little influence, and all of us...
And Batistuta! Well, now it's a race for the ball. Deftly away.
Substitution in progress.
Cross to the back post. That has been knocked away.
Bangladesh really are showing all the necessary urgency, but it's potency they need.
And here's Batistuta. And claimed it back swiftly. And this is Batistuta. Thuram.
Milan really wanted that two-goal cushion, but it wasn't to be. Still, they should be able to see it out from here.
And this is from Mario. It's all a little bit desperate, but it's got the job done.
Yeah, they showed a vulnerability until the move was stifled. That'll have stirred a little concern.
Oh, that's a very real chance! And that's a sharp finish. And look what it means to them. This is a position of genuine strength now. Oh, one moment you're in possession. And that is that. Bangladesh perhaps ended up out of ideas and out of steam. Some warm applause and acknowledgement of the effort put in. Well, the opening day of any competition is special for everyone.
Hello,
A red letter
and
day
welcome to
for
today's
everybody
match.
here, and those of you who have joined us for our live coverage. I hope everybody is comfortably strapped in for the ride. We're sure that this will be a feast of football, irresistible, emotional, a roller coaster for everyone involved. Expectations and decibels both rising fast here. Things are heating up, and we'll be getting underway very soon. So straight into the action. Well seen, saw that coming.
That's great positioning, so good from him. They need to play this quicker in transitions like this.
Can he get onto this? And that's been well dealt with. Look at the space here. That is a brilliant interception. Jim, you've played in games of this nature. Who can make the difference?
Well, Peter, I can tell you that I'm a fan of this guy, Christian Romero, described by his national team boss as spectacular. I've always seen him as been brave, very aggressive defensively, but front-footed as well. And
Shot a goal! Goal! The invitation was clear, and it was accepted with the utmost glee.
way too good, Peter. Too quick, too smart for that defence, who were made to look a little lost, in all honesty.
So we have the first goal.
Well, I think the next 5 to 10 minutes will call for real focus, as the opposition will inevitably react.
Kabore. Now the cross. Van Dijk clears without hesitation. Oh, he's having a go! That is decidedly lacking.
It wasn't the best strike, to be honest, Peter. The pass might have been a better option there.
Harun receives it in a good position here. Palmer! Oh, that was no routine save.
Yeah, he was well placed to deal with that.
Doyle with the clearance. He's found a way past, crosses it in. That has been knocked clear. Well, that's a clever-looking ball. Well, they want another corner, and it looks as though they're going to get it. Deftly away. And it's Palmer.
Wrexham genuinely seem like a side that's confident with the quality they have out wide. They certainly like their little intricate combinations and link-ups.
Well, that's the impression I'm getting.
Yeah, I think you'll want to make sure you give the opposition a different look with each attack, variation, unpredictability. You know, that's always key to success.
James. Doyle. Windass. And it's James.
There will be 1 minute added time.
And the referee has signalled for half-time. So a steady, solid and more than satisfactory first half. They've got the lead, and that gives them something to build on after the break. Bangladesh
Just a quick
currently
announcement, it is now
behind
time
by
for our
1-0
special lottery.
at the break.
Please grab the tickets you were given when you
Well,
were
let's
walking
not
through the
beat about
gates.
the bush, Peter. It's been fairly flat, and the support have had little to cheer about, so an awful lot of questions
Substitution
have
on
got to
the
be
field.
asked, and the answers
Number
need to be
10,
found in a hurry.
Harun.
Well,
Coming
that
on
is the first
field
half done,
is
and we are ready for
number
what follows in the
21,
second.
Shevchenko.
The second half is up and running.
Bangladesh really need to bring up their intensity and rhythm a notch or two, Peter. Just looked a step too slow on everything.
Van der Vaart. Well, it didn't look good for a while, but that was brave defending, and they got away with it.
Well, I thought they got off lightly there. The odds were stacked against them.
And that interception was most necessary.
That was well played, well stopped.
And it's Shevchenko. Haaland is onto this. And here's Torres. Played with finesse. Shoots! Oh, he's hit the bar! Oh, the ball's gone astray. And Torres! It's loose, and there's a race for the ball.
Bangladesh really are going about things in the right fashion, Peter. It's great to see.
Well, they're looking a whole lot more urgent now.
I think they just have to keep forcing the issue, and they'll get clinical.
Good ball, good take. So, Jim, what are you thinking?
Well, there'll be no accusations of a lack of effort. They're giving as good as they get when it comes to chances. They want to be quick here. It's breakaway time.
Van der Vaart, and he shoots! And there's a goal! There seemed no way back, but they are level! And a trademark move ends with the inevitable classy finish.
Just when they thought they may be in at one end, they end up shipping a goal at the other, and it's all due to wonderful counter-attacking. They hardly had time to even react, and there's only one word to describe that: clinical.
Bangladesh restore parity.
Both teams having to rewrite their plans and start from scratch here. Plenty of food for thought for both managers.
Now it's Haaland. Now it's Torres. Rodri. And here's Haaland.
Bangladesh really can't be faulted for their attitude, and if they go on to win this, it'll be fully deserved.
Opts for safety. Shevchenko. And here's Harun. Still anyone's game this. One moment can decide it.
Listen, the fans haven't given up on this by any means. They still believe it can be won.
Substitution on the field. Number 9, Fernando Torres. Number 23, Rafael Van der Vaart.
And he's whipped it up there!
Number 47,
I think we might be done here, Peter. I don't see there being enough time for them to try again.
Substitution. 2 added minutes.
He's in plenty of space here. And no, that was never going to make it. Rodri.
Look, there has to be more urgent.
And that is that. A good watch, more than a good watch actually, certainly from a sporting perspective. It lacks winner, of course, but the crowd largely satisfied. Shevchenko voted man of the match, and deservedly so.
With a quick request for support.
How would you summarise what we've seen today then, Jim?
Bangladesh must have viewed this game as very winnable, but will no doubt have a healthier respect for this opposition now.